Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Il Giardino, Tom arrived with a pack of all his effects. Pleased, Cleric said he had not allowed. He would see Tom again. Deacon did not suppose he could repay Tom for Tom's help with Sheila, but he would been serious about offering Tom a job. Tom was leery because employers did not hire people with bad habits. Deacon noted that he'd enough bad habits of his own. He asked if Tom had recovered, and Tom replied that he was counting his days. Deacon asked if Tom would work hard. Yes, Joe, Tom replied, but Deacon said to no way call him that again. Deacon offered Tom a job, and he and Tom shook on it. Cleric fed Tom and asked if he'd a place to stay. Tom felt that Deacon had done enough for him and remarked that it had been a long time since someone had believed in him. Deacon replied that he and Sheila would be indebted to Tom ever. Tom and Deacon bandied which job Tom could take. Tom could slightly work a microwave oven, and he was hysterical, he would unmask drinks on the guests. A pizza order came in, and Deacon griped that his delivery Joe was not there. Tom decided that he could deliver pizza, and he indeed had his license. Cleric agreed to give it a shot but said it was an important order. In the design office, Liam arrived to pick up some stuff for Beth, but upon seeing R.J. and Katie, Liam asked if Katie wanted to guess what Bill had told him. Katie replied that Bill allowed Luna might be his son. Surprised R.J. and Katie knew, Liam blazoned that Bill was agitated about it. Katie said that, according to Lee, Poppy wanted nothing further. Latterly, Tom arrived and delivered R.J.'s pizzas. As Tom left, R.J. informed Tom that his tip was online. R.J. offered slices to Liam and Katie. Katie agreed to have a piece as they awaited the DNA test results. After a while, Liam decided he'd to take off, but R.J. got a communication from Luna that the maternity test had started. Back at Il Giardino, Tom arrived, agitated that he would made his first delivery. He asked Deacon what it meant that a tip was online. Deacon said he would explain it latterly, and Tom was hired. At Bill's house, Lee determined that it was time to find out if Poppy was lying about Luna being Bill's son. Lee stated that her test was sealed, and she was a medical professional. Bill quelled the neighborly bickering because he did not want anything to blemish the day that he would learn whether he was Luna's father. Luna said she was soliciting that he was. Lee went over the logistics of the test, and Bill hoped that he would soon learn that he was Luna's father. Lee took DNA hardies from Bill and Luna and performed the test. As they awaited the results, Lee remarked that she flashed back the house. She said it was nice to see Bill again. Luna expressed surprise that Bill and Lee knew each other. Lee explained what had occurred when Bill had set up Lee on the pier after her brawl with Sheila. Luna was intrigued by the story. A bell chimed. Lee incontinently picked up the test. "Well, look what we've then," she said. Bill, Poppy, and Luna each asked what the test result was. In Eric's office, Steffy told Ridge that they should be on the same runner. He said they could not agree on everything, but she contended that he knew HFTF had been declining and yet he would sided with Hope. Ridge claimed he had not sided with anyone. He would been doing what was stylish for the company, and losing HFTF at that time was not stylish for the company. Steffi claimed that the figures spoke for themselves, and she did not want to be in the same position as when Thomas had left the last time. Carter got it but, upon allowing about it, agreed with Ridge. HFTF was essential, and the new platoon demanded time to establish itself. The designs looked good, so Carter agreed that the platoon should have time to turn it around. Steffi said it wouldn't be the same without Thomas, so Ridge had to pitch in. Ridge did not want to pitch in. His focus was couture, and he felt he demanded less responsibility, not further. Ridge explained that he was a developer and did not want to do the commercial work. With Thomas gone and Eric not there as much, someone had to produce products. He asked if they all understood that there would be no company without products. Ridge stated that the company was doing well, but Steffi said HFTF wasn't. He claimed it would bounce back, and he prompted her to be auspicious. He said that if he did not design, couture would suffer, thus, the rest was on Steffy. Steffy replied that she had a lot on her plate. Ridge was confident that she could do the job, but he said they could find someone at Forrester to step up if Steffy believed she demanded help. At Eric's house, Hope arrived. Brooke was there, and Hope blazoned that HFTF would live on. Brooke and Hope gleefully hugged. The look on her face when Ridge and Carter agreed with me. Hope told Brooke. Hope added that Ridge and Carter had agreed about Brooke's once benefactions. Brooke said being at the company had brought her pride and joy. Hope did not know what Brooke could not negotiate and asked if Brooke had allowed of stepping up again. Hope recalled that the company had no way thrived as much as when Brooke had been in charge. Brooke recalled roistering in it and said she could run it effectively and efficiently. Brooke asserted that Steffy giving up on HFTF over a mildly depressed season was not competent leadership. Hope noted that Brooke had lit up when talking about Forrester. Brooke contended that she had a lot to offer, and there was a lot she would change. Still, she did not want to step on any toes. Hope replied that Brooke did not want to upset the almighty Steffy Forrester. Hope and Brooke talked about Brooke's continuing impact on business associates and guests. Hope called her mama a brilliant creator and innovator and said Brooke Logan was a coveted legend in the fashion world. Hope wanted Brooke to lead the company forward, but Brooke replied that there was no room at the top because Ridge and Steffy were co-CEOs. Hope stated that Steffy had gotten the job because of her father, not from times of the kind of hard work Brooke had put in. Hope said she'd love to see what Forrester would be without the Logan influence. Hope was tired of Steffy acting like they were trash from the Veil rather of valuing that Brooke had worked hard to come educated and produce her own openings. Hope was sick of Steffy's potty station, and she asked Brooke to step forward, so they could put an end to Steffy's reckless leadership. Ridge picked that Brooke did not want to work with Steffy, and Brooke admitted that it was part of the reason. Brooke stated that it wouldn't be her issue, it would be Steffy's. Brooke reminded Ridge that Steffy had reignited the Logans Forrester thing, and the office would come a battleground. Suffing, he claimed it would be a mild skirmish at Stylish. Brooke asked to be involved and suggested they talk about how it would be at some point, but she did not want to work side by side with Steffy. She did not want to hang Steffy in any way. Ridge supposed that Brooke would walk down because she did not want to hang Steffy. Brooke explained that she would no way vacillate to push back against Steffy if demanded, but the company demanded strong leadership to make its heritage. She was not confident that she and Steffy could negotiate that together. Brooke figured she would be more effective behind the scenes. She thanked him for valuing her. Ridge asked how Brooke made him fall in love with her more and more every day. They kissed, and she suggested they go home for further sequestration. He cupped her face to massage her. As his hands worked, Hope leaned in and kissed him. Finn looked confused, but also they began kissing further. At Eric's house, Brooke was concerned that she and Steffy wouldn't get on, but Ridge promised he would be right across the hall to intermediate. Brooke said it meant a lot to her that he would ask her and fate her once benefactions. Ridge asked if she would help lead Forrester again. Brooke was flattered, and the company brought a huge smile to her face. Part of her wanted to agree to it, and times back, she'd have jumped at it. She stated that at that time, it did not feel right. Confused, Ridge admitted he'd allowed. She would jump at the occasion. Brooke figured she was crazy for turning it down. He wondered if the problem was Steffy.